We are in the grand lobby of our brand new museum.
A museum is a place where time is transformed into space.
You've got your doors and your security entrance here.
And this space marks a time that should never be forgotten.
So this part of the exhibition is...
You're getting the first sneak peek of the new St. Louis Kaplan Feldman Holocaust Museum, which opens to the public in November. Helen Turner is the museum's director of education.
The core tenet of this museum is that we're about St. Louis survivors, and this gallery is where you'll be introduced to those voices and those stories.
When it opens, the expanded 36,000 square foot facility in Creve Coeur will be 4 times the size of the previous museum, which served the community for over 25 years.
So instead of just being a museum that's about numbers and facts and dates, we're also about choices and about human beings.
And in many ways, the Holocaust is a deeply personal story.
So this is Evelina.
As people cleaned out their closets and attics during the pandemic, archivist Diane Everman received dozens of new artifacts from the families of survivors, like this doll named Evelina.
She was given to one of our local survivors in Berlin right before Evelina, the little girl who lived down the street, was deported to Auschwitz and murdered there.
There was also this letter sent by the Daniels family to relatives in Vienna.
And then it was sent back to them, and they immediately thought the worst, which was confirmed later on, that her entire family had been murdered.
After the Holocaust, people said, never forget. But it seems people are forgetting.
The Holocaust keeps coming up in pop culture. It's being misused and misrepresented, and Holocaust denial and distortion is being used in a very real way.
Learning the truth serves as an important warning about injustice and bigotry and what happens when people stay silent. The goal of this museum is to empower its visitors.
Young, old, that they have a role to play in sharing this story and making active change in their communities and in their world today.
Bringing to mind that the only cures for hatred and intolerance are education and remembrance.
An opportunity for us as a community to use that story to take a look at what's going on in the world around us and try and find a way to fight the hate and the bias and the misunderstanding.
The new St. Louis Holocaust Museum, opening in November. It will be a place of both heartbreak and hope, and serve as a reminder that we can and must do better.
It is not enough to simply say never again. You have to live it, you have to be it.